Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I wouldn't be able to tell you if a notification went out because I don't have my phone in the room, it's on charge. Okay, technology is playing up a little bit, so let's see who will be joining me today and why. Why am I here? Okay. Okay, why am I here? The Divine Feminine's energy, and then the Two of Cups. What's going on out there? Knight of Swords. The Chariot. Wheel of Fortune. Chariot. Okay, so there is movement in the air. I would rather be inside than outside. I did go outside to top up on my sun before I come on. I knew I'd be using these cards. I know that there's an SOS call out there. These cards are spun as well. A dragon. Lots of those out there. Especially under the influence of alcohol. People become dragons. We'll find out some more. Okay. You're not excited? No, there's the energy of you wanting to escape. You're frazzled, tired. Get some frazzles. I bloody love frazzles. They're bacon crisps. Frazzles. In reverse. Overjoyed? Yeah, we aim for some of that. Let's aim for greatness. We want some excitement. Is the volume up? No. Let's turn it up a bit then. Okay, we just shuffle these. Okay, the Channel of Love cards. Let's start with the Channel of Love cards. On this beautiful Sunday. Oh, you must have read my mind. Before I came on, I actually, well, a while ago, I cut the deck and it said the clean slate. It's like you want a clean slate. Okay, the Fool card. Tradition. You want to do things traditionally. For who? I feel like there's ears all over the place. Out the front, out the back. Addicted. That's the devil energy. The clean slate. Breaking free. High School Musical style. Yeah, we're breaking free. Okay, Troy and Gabriella. Where did that come from? I don't know where. How did I get to... Oh, we've got the Master Manifestor. How did I get to the Master Manifestor? Oh, the tradition. A clean slate, breaking free from the old ways of doing things. It's actually the old way of being. Okay, you've been given this energy today. It's the Magician's energy. And if you haven't got it, then I suggest you take back your power because it was given to you. Number one, you. Okay. Yeah, we're breaking free. And now the flower language wants to fall over. Okay, how many of you? 4. Marigolds. That takes me to the home. Like I have a pair of marigolds. I do the washing up with them. Rubber gloves. We've got cruelty here. I feel like you have been suffering from cruelty in the home. Home is where the heart is. But I'm feeling like you want a clean break from all of it. Okay. It's a cruel, cruel situation. Will you dance with me? Oh, I keep getting Rihanna, Please Don't Stop the Music come through. I was meaning to share it. on the community tab. If I don't, then check it out yourself, because that song was coming through. I haven't checked it out. It's like, please don't stop the music. It's getting late. I'm making my way over to my favorite place. Peace. Cat towel. Okay. Please, would the cat tell us? Oh dear. Interesting, because I was actually started to cut up boxes with my guillotine. I was cutting up the cat boxes, the biscuit boxes. I was like, I could make cards out of that, and I could call them the Go Cat cards. The cat brings peace. Beware. Monkshood. Okay. So I've already channeled this kind of energy, because earlier on I channeled Maxi Priest. Monkshood. I just want to be close to you and do all the things you want me to. So you're definitely looking for direction via the Divine Feminine. Has she been... has she been spot on with her predictions? Because it comes with an element of trust when you actually trust someone and their guidance. So it feels like the energy of you being spot on. So what's next? I didn't even shuffle them cards. Messenger of Love, Pansy. So this is like a deja vu. I've already had this conversation and seen these cards. Well, some of them. Saw the Master Manifestor, the Clean Slate. Might have seen that tradition. Didn't see that devil energy when I was playing with them. Might as well face it, you're a pansy. You're addicted to love. The lights are on, but you're not home. Okay. Your fear is not your own. Let's put this away. Okay. Clean slate? Clean slate. Let's do it. I'm not looking yet. You're coming out from underneath though. So it feels like you're dropping out from being at the bottom of the deck. Energy is nice and quiet in here. I have the house to myself. So I knew it was an important time to do a reading, because there's no interference from any other energies. Like I said, outside, the front and the back there is. But I did kind of think about setting up in the living room, but no, I could feel the vibration was different. This is perfect. We're going to put one over this side, and then you want one in the middle. Okay. Let's get some tarot cards. Do you really like it? Is it wicked? We're loving it, loving it, loving it. Oh, snappy. Would you like to see what song's on? It's 15:55. I get 10 seconds apparently. You let me see this card. What song's playing? Oh, it's a good song. You are beautiful. You are what? Beautiful. You are beautiful no matter what they say. Words won't bring us down. Right, that's about as much as what we need to know. You are beautiful no matter what they say. Words won't bring us down. Now, I spoke about this in this morning's reading. And I've already had lots of confirmation that that's actually happening today out there regarding the alcoholism and being tempted by addictions. Okay. So I do feel, because the energy was coming through, I spoke about I had experienced this yesterday. It feels like at some point both of you are going to experience this environment. And then you're left in a position as in, well, it's all been divinely set up to pinpoint something. And it's pinpointing you towards your flame. It's like you witnessing your contrast. So by you witnessing, like I've said to the guys today, really the best thing you can do is just be the observer of what you're actually observing. Okay, you're witnessing contrast. So whilst you're having a look at it, rather than judging, just contemplate to yourself, what is it that you're wanting? What kind of life are you wanting to live then? I was having a conversation not long ago about us light workers always trying to fit in. And we don't fit in because we're not like them. And thinking back over like my past when I wasn't invited to certain parties, or even as an adult being with a group of people, they would kind of go missing. I know that they were doing drugs and getting up to all sorts, but it was like I wasn't allowed to be witness to that. So it made me feel like an outsider, like I didn't belong. And then you try and fit in, and now I don't try to fit in because it's not a fit. And you can see why, because really we are, let's say, the 2%ers, but really, realistically, it's like you'll be lucky to find one of us in every 100 that you come across. So once we stop trying to fit in, we're not meant to fit in, okay? So after long deliberation, consideration about, I want to say, what one wants to do with their life, the Tower actually strikes and it pinpoints. What does it pinpoint? It pinpoints freedom. And I wanted to say after long deliberation, because that's what this Knight of Pentacles does. He kind of hangs around at home, maybe a bit too long, and gets a bit comfortable. And we're all starting to come back out and mingle again. And you may find that what you once desired is no longer a fit. And that's because you've changed. Have a look back and see how much you've changed over the last years. That was suggested in one of the readings from the book today. From the book. What I don't think I've got the Bible to hand, okay? We're not going to go there, it's all good. 9 of Cups. No, because the Bible can kind of put the fear of God into you. Like, it's talking about karma. But interesting. Someone's home, unless it's a burglar. I'm on a live in here. Would you like to state your name? Child. That doesn't help me. Which one? Is it my big one?
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah, I thought you had gone to the lake.
No, we didn't go.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not apologising. I'm on a live.
Your fault. I didn't eat enough.
Okay, I was taking the opportunity of having the house alone. I thought that's what I didn't know what time Emily finished, child.
No, you're fine.
Okay, sweetie. All right, thank you. Continue. Thank you. See you soon. Child. Announce who you are, child. Yeah, but which one? Okay, that was quick. Changed her mind. Right, let's have a look. 9 of Cups. They're actually celebrating today their 3rd year of being back into the union after their separation. And what an achievement. I'm hoping to go celebrate with them guys later, because that is an achievement, or the growth, or the transformation, what I've witnessed. Look, it's amazing, okay? And the love is just stronger and stronger each and every day. They just want to be together, really. And I'm pleased that events have turned out that actually they just get to spend it with each other. And that's the most important thing, really. Right, 9 of Cups. So, like I said, after long deliberation, we take our freedom. The cursor is pointing to this part draping down here. Oh, my ears are ringing as well. Okay. Well, it's not burning. Doesn't that mean that someone's talking about you? Oh, okay, my ears are ringing. It's like, you can ring my bell. Okay, it's nice. Feel like they're bells. And she shall have music, or she'll make music wherever she goes. It looks like a rainbow here. Let's get back to the story. So, events occur that point out, that pinpoint really what it is that you do desire. Okay. It's like the bridge has been formed. Time for resurrection. Now, I felt this wave here of water. I actually felt like it was because we've been connecting, or we've been suggesting to be connecting with water at the moment. So it feels like this wave is here. So I want to say, any of you that are in alignment, you will be coming into union on this wave. Oh, okay. We can take those 2 cards. And then, yeah, the divine masculine, he's coming. I'm not sure what the other 2 characters are about, and it's like that's not something to focus on. It's more the fact that he's heading towards calmer shores. Okay, so whatever else is in his boat, it feels like it's all protected. Okay, and it's all under control, or it's all under surveillance. So I feel like the divine has this situation in hand. So there's nothing stopping this masculine now from proceeding further. Okay. He's nearly out of the choppy times here. He's able to handle it. And as you can see, he's in this independent energy where he can take care of his own needs. And it looks like he's able to take care of others' needs as well. Okay. What's these two cards? They're not too grey. They're not too grey. It's got a silver lining here. Oh, what was that? Well, it would have been a bird, but it took me like it was a flash. What was that? Flash, just like that. One of them's more, look, silver. Okay, the silver one is manipulation, and then the grey one is grey. Every cloud has a silver lining. And there's something about the divine manipulating this situation. Seeing as this tower is silver. It's not like it's a golden opportunity, because if it was a golden opportunity, you would have taken it the first time. It's a silver opportunity. You get to, it's kind of like you get to decide again. It's the clean slate we were talking about. No more being grey. It's in reverse now. Okay, I want to have a look at these, because I feel like, because I've separated the flower fairy from the tower, and then I feel like it's this bridge, bridging the gap to your own resurrection here. And then there's movement. This is a card of moving on. This one's in the center, so I feel like it's to do with the center of the, let's just have a look at it, the center of the what? The rainbow. Messengers, it's not messages of love, there's a messenger of love. So this masculine's now choosing love, which actually he's really interested in being financially a success. Okay, so I feel like in the past, this is where he gets to choose again. Because the Knight of Pentacles would really just want to focus on business, but you can like have the best of both worlds. So when you actually put your attention onto love, you kind of surrender the financial side of it. You choose love and then you get it all. So this masculine is a messenger of love. It's not a business proposition. Let's put it that way. On this side, where we have the tower one, we've got the grey and we've got the manipulation. And this, I feel, is the energy of the divine. It's like they cannot, for one, they don't want to be cruel to you anymore. So they're going to do whatever is necessary so that you can start living your life of love. They don't want to be cruel. So they've manipulated the situation prettily. You've got a cactus here, endurance. And one to test you, to test how strong you are. Not how strong you were. You've come through this, how strong you are. How far have you come over the last year? Let's just say that. We've all been in hibernation, guys. That was taken out of our hands as well, wasn't it? Okay, that was forced upon us. Let's look at these 3 cards. So this side we have, oh no, what? I can feel my mind running away with me. So it's like I just want to, I'm not very focused either. I just want to look out the window. Mr. Know-it-all. Okay. The King of Swords. The King of Swords can be a very grey energy. He has an ego. He likes to think that he's right. So there's this energy of the divine actually proving him wrong. So Mr. Know-it-all, endurance. When all your beliefs just fall away. Let's have a look at this card that's above like this rainbow bridge. Messenger of love. This is encouragement. It's the encouragement of the divine feminine. Her courage has rubbed off onto the divine masculine. Because no man really wants to be viewed as like being a pansy, as if like he's not strong enough. Emotionally strong is what the divine masculine needed to adopt. He needed to get back his courage. He's had the encouragement of the divine feminine. I feel like he's returning the favour. It's bringing a message of love. Moving on, handling everything that needs to be handled. Let's look at this flower language card, peace. Cattails. Okay. There's this energy of listening to the cats. Oh, Lily's voice changed yesterday. Normally when I feed her, I say, do you want to be fed now? And she kind of meows and it kind of sounds like now. And I go, now? And she goes, now. I was doing it to her last night and I said, do you want to be fed now? And she's like, but I was like, your meow sounds different. Couldn't quite work out. And we got addicted again. I actually feel that the divine masculine is feeling addicted to love. There's not much he can do about it. Oh, bottom of the deck, apart from offer it in return. Like, what happens when you're filled with love? It's going to overflow. It's nice energy. Did we use all the cards? We go to the vibes. Surprised. It's like from one extreme to the other. That's what happens when you cross that bridge. Now we're feeling mischievous and we're bored. Okay. It's like, how can I help you? We're bored. Get me excited. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control when I think I like it. What happened to the tune there? Look what you do to me. You've got me burning up. Whoa, 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 now. They'll point you in the right direction, won't they? The Pointer Sisters. Okay. Oh, we've got a dragon energy. Why is this energy here? Wife's on the scene. Quick, close down. Click off. Sense the loving energy drawn in to the channel of love. Like, what are you watching there? The channel of love. The channel of what? Love. Have you ever heard of it? You best close it down, otherwise I'm going to really piss them off if they're watching. You should check it out sometime. If you can make the time, that is. I'm drawn to go to the romance angels. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Let's read about it. This card is a loving nudge for you to beware of deception within a relationship. That card came up, didn't it? It's like trusting the divine feminine to warn. I warn you now, you might want to close down your laptop if you're still in a relationship because the wife's on the scene. She's clocked you. It's not my issue, it's yours. I'm exactly right where I'm meant to be. Okay. This could involve something mild, such as run-of-the-mill politeness, where your partner is afraid of offending you by sharing true feelings. Perhaps you're the one wearing the mask because you aren't disclosing something to your partner. Deep down, you know what this card pertains to. The romance angels are trying to protect your heart. Please say this invocation either silently or aloud. Romance angels, I ask that you give me very clear guidance that I can easily notice and understand to reveal the truth about this situation to my conscious awareness. Then notice and trust the signs that follow. Pause the video. Go back and watch later. It won't be uploaded for 12 hours. So even if they actually go looking for it, they won't be able to find it until it's uploaded in 12 hours if they're not a subscriber or they're not watching right now. There you go, I'll give you some guidance. Let's be a sneaky little fucker. Wow. This card is also a reminder to you about the importance of being genuine with your partner. Although discussing your true feelings may be uncomfortable, it will improve your relationship on many levels. Give it a go. A bit of honesty here. Okay, let's see. I'm here to bring love. Clean slate. I'm going to the power of love. I'm going soon. The energy feels uncomfortable. I don't need to sit in it. Let's see about this power that they call love, forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of love. To be fully aligned with the power of love requires complete forgiveness of self and others. Hey Sherry, happy Sunday. To be fully aligned with the power of love requires complete forgiveness of self and others. You may find this hard to accomplish because you are letting your ego be in the driver's seat. When you can't forgive, it is the ego holding on to past hurts and the feeling of not being in control. Forgiveness will remove old blockages and causes of emotional distress, allowing love energy to work through you. By forgiving, you are not excusing or condoning a particular behaviour. Instead, you are willing to understand the lesson being presented. You are not necessarily obligated to reconcile, and you can forgive and choose not to involve yourself with that person or situation again. The saying, forgive and forget, is a misnomer, for you should never forget a lesson. Bless the experience, but always remember what you learned from it. When you forgive, you open yourself up to the positive and loving experiences that the universe wants to bestow upon you. Now there is room for them in the space formerly taken up by babysitting those horrible and toxic feelings. Freedom. That's the next card. Freedom. I don't feel like I quite want to go just yet. I've got these 3 decks of cards. I used these the other day. Last time I was on a live. Messages from heaven. Communication cards. They've got your back. Heads up. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. Card number 2. For both of you, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. And the Divine has orchestrated all of this. They've set it all up to be this way. I've got goosebumps. When you work hard at something, Of course, you have a big chance of making it happen in the way you planned. Your loved ones are showing you that you're almost there and your goal is in sight, so persevere. They say to you, we believe in you, keep going. Keep on keeping on. It's like there's a smoke alarm going off out now. I want to check out the bottom of the deck. We are proud of you and aware of your achievements. And you're just about to be rewarded. Even though your loved ones are no longer in physical bodies, don't think for 1 minute that they no longer care about you. They do. They love to pop in during important times in your life, like birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, and the introduction of a new family member. They're also aware of days when you achieve your goals and are proud of you in the same way they would have been had they still been on this side of life. They say, we love to still be part of your life. Congratulations, we applaud your special day. I said, it's Jamie and Megan's special day today, 3 years in union after their separation. Amazing. Going stronger than ever. Let's have a look at the Oracle of Shadows and Light. We'll have a look at what the Devil's up to. I just saw the witch at the end of the world. Okay. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I shall send on your congratulations to them. Their plans have been changed today. You might think that they have been let down, but they hadn't. It just pinpointed that they would rather just be with each other, because that's one thing that they don't do, is let each other down. So, all for the best. They just get to spend it alone. And with, like, us. If they choose to. But it's going to turn out to be a better day than what they had planned anyway. Here's the card. Strangely lonely. Holding on way too tight. Oh, it's like I wanted to kind of gasp for breath. You've been trying to deal with this loneliness. You feel lonely. Have you got your band on? You need to flick it. You're never alone. Your ancestors have just come through. We're proud of you and aware of your achievements. Okay. I did say, what is the Devil up to? Is he trying to make you feel all alone? Ostracised. Wanted to come out. Is that the right word to explain that? Kind of being pushed out. Ostracised from society. Don't worry, we're not here to fit in, are we? Have you seen how they're all operating? Okay, just deal with it. You're not alone. Okay, strangely lonely. Holding on way too tight. I feel like that's holding on to the things that used to bring you pleasure, but it's not actually pleasurable, is it? The conversation's not really up to standard for you now. So this week, we're going to read about strangely lonely. This sweet and defiant being holds fast to her Celtic cross, clutching her belief system, because without it, she is not sure who she truly is. Perhaps it was given to her by a beloved, perhaps it represents her family, a loved one, or aspects of her soul. But the reason she holds on so tight is that she is lonely and has yet to connect with her soul family on a day-to-day basis. There are times in your life when you too may be surrounded by people, even those who you call friends, but you still feel extremely lonely amid it all, as she does. You may feel like you need a barrier between yourself and the world, as she does. There is a sense that you feel too strongly your individuality and that you are lonely, as she is too. Strangely Lonely speaks. You are holding so tightly to something that it is proving to be a barrier between you and others, which is why you feel so alone at times. At present, you may need to open up just a little and admit that you crave like minded people around you. This does not mean people who do the same things for a living as you. It means people who speak to your soul. You're craving metaphysical and mysterious discussions, and you've got some questions that truly need answers, or at least an exploration. It's time to consult oracles, the ones that we find when we seek out friends who tell us what they see, not what they think we wish to hear. And what you are likely to hear is that you must let something go. So this is coming in with actually trusting the divine feminine. It's with her guidance, her direction. It's like you're two like little lost souls, just trying to find your way back to each other. It's working. Okay. One dilemma with living in a world you feel you must protect is that you fear other people intruding on it, disturbing the delicate balance. So you hold on tighter to whatever you have or whatever you feel makes you you. The truth is your inner world is richer than most, and it's an imaginative paradise or hell, depending on your state of mind. When you receive this card, please let go just a little and notice how this gives you room to interact and engage with loving others. And this therefore helps you recreate your world anew. It says here, make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. Make room. So when you receive this card, please let go just a little and notice how this gives you room to interact and engage with loving others. And this therefore helps you recreate your world anew. It is likely you would choose carefully who you allow in, but at least one person does need to be let in, and at least one security blanket needs to be shown the door, just for the moment. Oh, okay. Studying. I've already stated on my video this morning, what page is it, 17, that on the channel of Love Training Academy, I'm going to start sharing some material. It's not material that I've produced, it's material that I studied. Hi Moon Cookie, happy Sunday. It's material that others have produced to help with our growth. And I was watching one yesterday, and I'll share this tomorrow. And it's a story of Albert Einstein. It's on for about an hour and a half. But I suggested you guys should be studying for about 6 hours a day and not kind of finding an excuse why that's not possible. That's a very small portion of your day, really, to put towards personal development. But it will do you the world of good to focus on that area now of personal study. So I said I'll be sharing material on there. So look out for that on the Facebook page. I shall be sharing material tomorrow. Like in the documentary of Einstein, it spoke about how it speaks about his relationships, which is interesting. It also spoke about how he would spend a lot of time in meditation, contemplation, lots of time thinking. But he'd listen to Mozart. And he said something about Mozart music. I wrote it down. I've taken some notes. And it said about how it was kind of like the imagination, opens up the imagination to the soul. I thought, well, I'm going to put some Mozart music on. You can have that as your music lesson. I'm sure you can find time to listen to it and contemplate. Anyway, so that's my plan. Because it says here, at present, you may need to open up just a little and admit that you crave like-minded people around you. This does not mean people who do the same things for a living as you. It means people who speak to your soul. So although it does recommend oracles, that's what I bring you, but I don't go away and listen to oracle and tarot readings. I go away and listen to what I class as being ascended masters. Okay, it's worthwhile just actually putting into Google who the top 10 spiritual leaders are and see what comes up, and then actually individually go and study them. I didn't really know much about Ram Dass, and there's a little half-hour documentary at the end of his life that's on Netflix that's worth a watch. I watched it whilst I was doing the ironing. Your car should be like a university. So every time you really want to go and put music on, why don't you put the personal development on? You don't even need like the material now, do you? You don't need the discs. It's all available for free. And then go and share it. That's how I started off. I've been personally developing for over 10 years now. And I just learn and then I share. Okay. Let's go to the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. There's no point learning this otherwise, is there? If you're not going to go out there and practice it or share it with others, it's the same with the readings, but you need something a bit more. You'll see that this all comes in with personal development. You see, I've done the personal development first. So tarot, to me, it was like, oh, wow, it's opened me up to spirituality. When I was personally developing, I didn't look at myself as being spiritual. So that's the way that I done it. So it's like, oh my goodness. And when I go back and read through the personal development, it's like it was there the whole time. So if you've never been someone to personally develop, it'll be wonderful for you. And it takes you away from tarot. You can go and learn from actually like the spiritual masters out there. Mysticism. When I first started, it was I don't know what I done. I pulled some cards out of the deck and it was the Queen of Wands. And I want to say that's Mrs. Mystic. That's the Divine Feminine's energy. You need to learn this stuff, guys. It's not down to the Divine Masculine to learn this stuff. That's up to him. But the fact is you need to know this stuff because the Divine Masculine looks to you for your knowledge. How knowledgeable are you? Or can you just really chat about tarot readings and that's about it? Who are you quoting? What books are you recommending to people? Because we sure as hell don't recommend tarot sites, do we? This is like a little secret community. I love tarot and oracle cards because I want to use it to kind of bring it in, to use it as a guidance tool. Okay. But really, I want to actually teach. So, mysticism. A woman named Aubergine. You are not to know. The legend. A woman named Aubergine. That also takes me to come away from tarot. You're not to know. Okay? And when you go to personal development, you'll understand it's all down to you and your vibration. So you get to learn about the laws of the universe and what we actually are, which is just energy. And why not start with Einstein? A woman named Aubergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she will be with us tonight. Yet no woman named Aubergine has been invited. Of the 4 invited, 2 are wed and 2 are unknown to each other. A woman and a man. Surely, if this mysterious woman were the guest of the man, she would have made it known. I've got goosebumps, okay? Because I'm feeling as if, like, you don't need them there in... You can get the message, okay, I'll be with you tonight. I'll be joining you for dinner. Okay. But I feel like it's energetically. So a woman named Aubergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she will be with us tonight. Yet no woman named Aubergine has been invited. Of the 4 invited, 2 are wed and 2 are unknown to each other, a woman and a man. Surely if this mysterious woman were the guest of the man, she would have made it known. So is it the guest of the woman? He didn't mention the woman. A woman approaches, the woman named Aubergine, the woman who will be with us tonight. So it's like she's been there all the time. So I've got like goosebumps. I'm trying to work this out like a riddle. So the 2 are wed, so it's not their guest. And then it said that there was a man and a woman. And if it was the man's, then surely he would have said that he had invited her. But they didn't mention the woman. Apart from they say, a woman approaches, a woman named Aubergine, the woman who will be with us tonight. It's like she's been there all the time. But it's like the man and the woman didn't know each other. Oh, I don't know. Listen. Inspiration. It is wise to be the observer. Yes. That's what I said. This is a state of mind. I'm observing what I'm observing. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to feel. Personal inquiry. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. And I feel like this energy, I actually feel, I've never looked into this card like this, but it's the man and the woman who are not wed. That's what it points out, that two are wed. And then you have a man and a woman who apparently are unknown to each other. And then it's like you have a phone call to say that this lady's going to be there, and then the woman stands up. What a woman approaches. The woman named Aubergine. It feels like she's been there the whole time. Okay, you're pretending not to know each other. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. Key ideas: ignoring signs, unknown motivation, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown and journey. That unknown motivation there, that's the divine giving you a kick. Key ideas: intuition, courage, and uncharted. Meditation. See yourself in a crystal clear pool. As you wade in the water, a whirlpool swells towards you and catches you. I felt this energy of this wave being protected. So see yourself in a crystal clear pool. As you wade in the water, a whirlpool, also you could take this one, a whirlpool swirls towards you and catches you. Aubergine is afraid you would leave if you weren't captive. Assure her that you will stay if she sets you free. She doesn't believe you. You have met your own fear. Close your eyes. What is real? What is imagined? What is no longer necessary? It's no longer necessary for me to read into that card anymore. Okay, let's end with something. Let's end with a Rumi. And I'm going. Okay, you want a journey of love? I'll give you a journey of love. Which one first? Journey of love, okay. Thanks for joining me, guys. Got a little fly. I just found a bug on the door as well when I went outside to top up on my sunshine. A big bug, okay? And I kind of popped him into the dustpan and took him out, got topped up on my sunshine. But he was like hard shelled. So it sounded like a little stone dropping. Anyway. Moon Cookie, that's what happened to Doreen Virtue. She went so far up into tarot, she found spirituality in religion. Yeah. Oh, you're more than welcome. And that's one thing I don't want to do. I don't want... we are free spirits. We're just learning really how to achieve that freedom and then maintain it. There's this big thing, like, about, well, you only need to go to, let's say, I don't know what it's like in America, to be honest with you, because it's more well known, I believe it is anyway, than what it is in the UK, or what I've come across. And you wouldn't see it on a drop-down menu for, like, what job do you have? Trying to, like, well, what do you do for a living? It's like, I'm a spiritual advisor. Even finding a life coach, personal development coach. You have to put down something like a sports coach or something. It's like, there's just, it's not even as if it's a top priority that people need to take care of their spirits, or that there's even a spirit within us. So that's something that needs to be changed, as in, like, it's a very important role. And I won't be told otherwise. So it's just, I suppose it's just the stigma that comes with the word spirituality. People straight away think it's a religion. It's not. It's a life of peacefulness, of love. Finding freedom within oneself to not allow anyone or anything to upset you. Hi, Laurie. Anyway. But you don't need to concern yourself with that. You just need to just know what you are, ethereal touch. That you are a free spirit. Don't worry about the others. Okay? There's no need to even worry about you, is there? We'll take that card as well. You know what you're doing. And you wasn't put here to fit in, was you? No. 27. So stop trying to. You don't really want to. You just feel it's a bit lonely without all that was. It's not really. You just need to connect. If you feel lonely, personally develop. You're never alone. Okay. It says spirit is present in your very touch at this time. Why is that then? Because you've ascended. You've chosen to be a free spirit. The spirit is present in your very touch at this time, and you are having an impact on the world around you, particularly your close relationships, in ways that are far more profound than may be immediately obvious. So it's easier if you know what's going on, isn't it? Okay. The touch of your soul is ethereal, spiritual, of light and sound. It moves the heart and opens pathways of possibility through love, faith, and trust that would otherwise be impossible to access. Trust in the presence of the divine in your touch, physical and spiritual. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise. Just like that. Tommy Cooper, just like that. Died on stage from a heart attack, poor man. I think it was a heart attack. Anyway, could have just been a stroke of the divine. Anyway, he made his transition. Divine in your touch. It says trust in the presence of the divine in your touch, physical and spiritual. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise and stir in this world, and the divine lives and breathes through you, beloved. Remember that though the sacred temple of your body gifts you with hands through which to hold and give, it is the soul within the flesh that renders touch a sacred healing. This oracle guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities and to trust that you can feel your way through life by opening your hands to receive and taking hold of the opportunities that are presented to you. You are meant to touch the world with your spirit. In a world of no coincidences and no mistakes, you were heaven sent. I thank God for the opportunity to know you, to experience your kindness, your generosity, and most of all, our love. How long I have waited to open my heart, to bare my soul, to let my power comfort and my arms hold, to let my wisdom counsel and my love awaken. While this is only the beginning, when I look in your eyes, I know. Nearly had me going with the tears. Got a little bit welled up. Contemplation. It's time for some contemplation. Just like Einstein. Listen to his story. It's rather fascinating, unless you know it already. Within you, there is a question arising. When you get the question right, the answer will be self-evident. But you have to plunge your consciousness deep within to find the right question, to articulate it clearly and understand what it is that you are really asking. That question within you is actually a divine gift of awakening. It is your future awakened self waiting to be found. I'll repeat that. You're right in there? No? Do you need my help? I'm nearly done. I'm just wrapping up now. I'll continue. All right. Wait for it. Do what Megan says. Continue, Mum. Give me a moment of contemplation, darling. It's all good. Okay. Let's start again. Butterfly went past. Within you, there is a question arising. When you get the question right, the answer will be self-evident. But you have to plunge your consciousness deep within to find the right question, to articulate it clearly and understand what it is that you are really asking. By the way, Meg, Sherry said happy anniversary. Thank you, she said, if you didn't hear that. To both of you. No, that's fine. I just wanted to add both of you to it because she said to Meg and Jamie, and it was like I just said to you, happy anniversary. But it's you can pass it on. Pass it on. Okay. That question within you is actually a divine gift of awakening. It is your future awakened self waiting to be found and calling to you too. Let the question arise through dreams, dance, meditation, sleep, yoga, time in nature, swimming in the ocean, bathing in an aromatherapy bath, or receiving a hot stone massage. The question holds within it the next unfolding petal of the lotus of your being. This oracle brings you an invitation to enter into the mystery of your life and your being, and to allow the biggest question you can summon to emerge from your heart and be expressed through love. Your question may emerge as clear and shining or soft and yielding, a question with no words, only feeling. Whatever truth emerges, let that be your contemplation. Page number 155. Let's turn the radio on. Okay. Just because it was 15:55 when we last done that. Oh my, it's 16:42 now. Your question may emerge as clear and shining or soft and yielding, a question with no words, only feeling. Whatever truth emerges, let that be your contemplation. Let's see what emerges. Jim Davis. Hungry eyes. Did I take you by surprise? 10 seconds you got. Better get it out. I need you to see. Go on quickly then. This love was meant to be. I need you to see that this love was meant to be. Okay. Is that what the question is? Okay. I need you to see what this love is meant to be. Was that what they said? Anyway, in response to that question, the next step forward will unfold before you, revealed in perfect clarity and perfect timing. This oracle brings you a message from your own divine nature. Come sit with me and breathe. I want to ask you something. I want you to ask me something. Together, there is a conversation that we are to have now, and there will be beautiful accord between us that overflows into all of your relationships, bringing more understanding and peace. Okay. Patterns break through the night in beams of light awakening. Memories. I think that it actually says in beams of light, awakening memories of walking on sand, moments, waves replace waiting for another passerby. Reflections, time to look outward in, to find those hidden spaces, residing alone, waiting for a twin soul, waiting for myself. Rumi. Nobody does it better. Perfect then. Nobody does it better. Right, okay. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Beyond the threshold of fear. Do you want to go there? You're needing to go there to get all the way through to the other side. So let's deal with this card. And then I'm getting off. Okay, 25. For real. For real. Got coffee left. That's a good sign, isn't it? Okay, let's get this wrapped up, guys, and then you can all go and enjoy your day. Page number 114, big sign, synchronization that keeps coming up. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back like a bar behind the door. Rumi. How I celebrate for you. After so long away from home, you are finally returning. Beyond the threshold of fear, you dispense with your doubts, hesitations, cautions, and tentativeness. They are old friends with whom you no longer have anything in common. Goodbye, old friends, I wish you well, you say, whilst turning your face to the burgeoning light of a new and yet ancient world. You are visiting as though for the first time, and yet somehow also remember deep in your sacred heart. Finally, we can sit together in the charming courtyard at home. We shall tell our tales of adventure and laugh, and we'll dance and sing. Eventually, day shall pass into night, and we'll gaze beneath our feet, our mouths gaping open in awe, and minds utterly blank, rendered dumb, in sweet submission to beauty, as we watch the world spinning on her axis. After so long, you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, even to have compassion rather than resistance. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and choosing to slumber in darkness, you awaken and delight in the light and sound of your divine being. Push and pull, one step forward and half a step back. So it has been for so long, and you have endured. And I felt this strong energy of the divine, this not wanting you to experience any more cruelty. Okay. So push and pull, one step forward and half a step back. So it has been for so long, and you have endured. Yes, you are winning the race, brave one, and fear is left to fizzle out. It was always a far less beautiful firework than your passionate conviction for love anyway. Better to let that dazzling firework come to light instead. It's much more satisfying. Oh, what a spiritual marathon you have been running. Now the end is in sight. You are drinking the sacred waters to replenish you from your journey. The cups are pushed into your hands by encouraging angels. Unfold your arms. Unfold your arms. It's like it's now. So, oh, what a spiritual marathon you have been running. Now the end is in sight. You are drinking the sacred waters to replenish you from your journey. The cups are pushed into your hands by encouraging angels as you approach that blessed sash marking the finish line. Your body and soul are on this journey together, and now they are ready for victory. And yes, to rest and recover from the effort. Rest now before a new adventure begins from a completely different state of being. This oracle comes with spiritual guidance for you. You have broken through a barrier, a self-imposed barrier of fear, whether it seemed to originate from within your consciousness or from an external set of circumstances that held you back from taking the steps you are now taking or just about to take. These steps may feel strange, new, uncertain, and exciting. Your mind might not have received the memo that fear-based existence is no longer in operation for you. It may need a loving, tender, reassuring, and firm update that the relationship you have with fear is now rather different. You are the witness, not the victim. Your consciousness is strong enough to hold it in compassion. You don't collapse under its weight. In fact, it is becoming less and less substantial for you. When it is there, it seems less convincing than what it once appeared to be. Compelling still at times, perhaps, but not anywhere near as powerful as it once was. That power has been claimed by your heart instead. So give your mind the memo. Get used to the new way and take steps. Test your legs. You'll find them powerful and ready. Get set to fly. Test your wings. Trust is one, daring is the other. You'll find them enthusiastic for flight. You'll find them enthusiastic for flight and ready to learn to ride the currents, purpose-built for soaring to great heights. Trust in your vision. Without the murky filter of fear, it is sharp and clear. You can see what is meant for you, what is true for you, what is beckoning you forward now. Take the running leap. There is no darkness and light for you anymore. Just life, living, free and clear. I'll be running and flying beside you. We'll soar and dive and rise together. Let's play. Let's play. I'm off. I love you all dearly. I will catch up with you soon. That was an awesome reading, wasn't it? I think that was a very awesome reading. I'm going to go and have myself some fun. Take care. Much love. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Bye for now.